Yo, what's up everybody? How is it going? Today we're playing Brodota, which is a new custom game made by Sun and is an implementation of Brodota into Dota 2. So there's a different game called Brodota that is quite popular and has a decent player base and people like it. And this mode right here is pretty much that. I mean, it literally has the bro in the name as well, right? It shares the name. So it's not trying to pretend to be anything else. But it is a very high quality game and it's quite a bit of fun to play. So I thought I could show it off a bit. It is a mixture of an auto chess and vampire survivors. All right, let's get right into it. Alright, so here we are. The first thing we do is we select the map. Now there's currently only one map, so this is kind of irrelevant, but I assume they're going to be adding more maps. That's why this is here. So you just select it and then you confirm, you wait until everybody's done it. Then you select difficulty. You will only have one available at the beginning and then you unlock them as you beat them. We have beaten difficulty 2 so far. I haven't played difficulty 3 yet. That seems to be a whole different thing. You can see there's a bunch of additional challenges and whatnot we can select. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to play difficulty 2 so I can show you the game. Now, you may hear in the background, there's some music playing. It's pretty loud. There's no way to turn it off. The only thing we could do is mute the entire game, but I would rather not do that. So we're just going to have the music. I hope it's not too loud. But yeah, there is just music playing in the background. That's just how it is, unfortunately. Just to be clear, I don't mind there being music in games. I think that's fine. I just think it's nice to have the option to turn it off, right? So anyway, then here we are. We have our character select screen. We have some Dota characters, right? So there's Juggernaut and Drow Ranger and Crystal Maiden and Rubik. Then we have some interpretations of Dota characters, like this seems to be Crystal Maiden again, this seems to be Juggernaut again. And then we have Sniper? Question mark? I don't know who that's supposed to be, I gotta be honest. That's definitely not a Dota hero. Alright, so, we very quickly leave the realm of Dota and enter the realm of Buddha and One Piece. So, and this guy, I don't know. You have to spend currency to unlock this stuff, but you do start with some currency. So you could unlock something if you want. And you also unlock currency while playing. I didn't have this much earlier. For now, I think I'm gonna go with a basic character just because that's somebody I've already played. And that way we all kind of get to see how this works. And then you also kind of get to see how, a character you might actually play plays. So, let's go with Juggernaut. Now on the right side there, you can see a couple of things. These are attributes the hero starts with. These do matter, like they are important, but we'll talk about them later. Then we also have to select an additional thing here. We have to select some additional skills. I think I'm just gonna go with Axe. Axe seems fine. And then let's get into it. This is sort of an auto chess vampire survivors. That's how I would describe it. So you can see here, by the way, this is our axe spin. It's hitting things around us, doing damage. So we're just kind of doing that to kill things. We run around and this is how we fight things. This is how we fight our opponents. We're in this little square arena and enemies spawn in and attack us, and then we fight back with our abilities that we get from buying things in the shop. The game is structured into rounds, and every round has like a combat round and then a shopping round. So that was round 1, and now we are shopping for round 2. We can re-roll here. Up in the top right corner, there are soul crystals. This is how much gold we have, how many resources we have to spend. Up here, there's going to be 4 units that we can buy, and then down here are items. We can have as many items as we want. There's no limit on that, but we can only have up to 6 units, which is this little window down here. Now, the units are just straight up power boosts, and they have synergies like in auto chess. So you can see if we have 6 warriors, then they all get plus 30% attack and health, which is great. Let me just go ahead and buy something because I'm kind of stalling my team a little bit, and it is a team-based game. I'm gonna go ahead and just buy some units. I think generally in the early game, it is fine to just buy some stuff because what that does is it just gives us some resources that we can use to fight with, right? Just some extra damage. It doesn't really matter if it's particularly synergistic, just as long as we have something. So you can see this immediately goes much quicker as we're fighting these because we're no longer just relying on a single attack. So we'll go ahead and take these guys down. Now you see we are playing as a team. There are 4 players in this lobby and we are not fighting at the same time against the same enemies. As you can see, we're each in our individual arenas, but we are going to interact as we go through the game. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. Okay then, I'm going to go ahead and get Tusk. We don't really want to upgrade Hoodwink. Now, why do we not want to upgrade Hoodwink? Over on this left side, there are a lot of attributes, as you can see, right? There's attack power, cooldown speed, critical rate, lots and lots of stuff. What's important are there are 3 basic damage types. So we have S-strike damage, which is just melee damage. We have precision damage, which is range damage. And we have arcane damage, which is spell damage. You can see that we have minus 70% precision damage and arcane damage. That is because we picked Juggernaut as our starting hero. But we have a boost on strike damage. That is again because we picked Juggernaut as our starting hero. He gives us those boosts. So Juggernaut is really nice to use with S damage, or S strike damage, but really terrible with range damage, with precision damage or arcane damage. We don't want that. You can see up here that this shows us what kind of damage and what kind of unit this is. So you can see Hoodwink is a hunter and does precise damage. Enchantress is a druid and does precise damage. Clockwork is an artisan and does arcane damage. So that's just kind of how we need to look at it. Units don't have multiple synergies. So a warrior is always just going to be a warrior. A monk is always going to be a monk. It's just kind of limited to that. So you're not going to be able to build any synergies between kind of classes like that. But sometimes you can have multiple different synergies if you want. We're just probably going to go for 6 warriors here. Actually, no, we don't want 6 warriors. I just remembered something. This is we don't want 6 warriors. So we actually want to maybe change how we're approaching things a little bit. Yes, there's monks. So one of the problems with warriors is if you check here on the warrior sheet, you can see what units are in that pool. And there's Troll, Warlord, and Huskar. And Troll, Warlord, and Huskar aren't melee. So in that way, it might not be ideal to go entirely into warriors just because they are actually not that great for that. They're not that great all the way through, I guess. But most of them are melee, so we'll see what we get, right? It is an auto chest. I'm going to go ahead and buy more Axe. I'm going to buy more Tusk. I'm going to buy Brewmaster because Brewmaster is a monk. Monks are actually bonus S strike damage, so melee specific. And then I'm going to buy this, Selling Melons. This gives us investment. Investment is kind of something that will help us build money. At the beginning of each round, we gain a random amount of crystals based on our investment, and then our investment amount increases by 5%. So the earlier we get some investment built up, the more money we are going to have for the rest of the game, which is pretty cool and really, really nice. It just makes it so we have more resources available. Now, these items down here, this is the first item we bought. As I already said, we can have any amount of them. We cannot sell them. It's just every time we buy them, it's a permanent boost. And oftentimes the way they work is they give you a boost in one attribute and then a decrease in a different one. So you might get plus 10 strike damage, but minus 5%, plus 10% strike damage, but minus 5% precision damage. But usually the way it works is that the boost is higher than the detriment. So what that means for us is that we are looking to kind of compensate for the things that we lose, or we're trying to make it so that when we buy something, we gain a boost in a useful attribute and we reduce an attribute that we don't care about. Right? That's kind of the approach there. This right here is one of the rounds where we are fighting as a team. So you can see everybody is in the same arena. We're all fighting at the same time. Okay. As another monk, we'll get that. That's good. Ooh, this is... probably not. I gotta be honest. Right? Because it won't... it'll increase our investment by a good amount, but we will be losing damage. We have 42% boost right now. Ah, it's fine. Let's go. That's okay. Double tusk, that's actually great. This right here also seems okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna buy these two. I'm not gonna lock. Okay, let's just lock this. So we can lock individual things in the shop. We can lock just this, and then even if I were to re-roll, it will re-roll everything except for this. And if I wait until next round, it will again re-roll everything except for this. So I can make my decision there a bit later if I want to. Did you know that when I was putting together my Twitch channel, I was considering the name Baumi the Cat? But I ended up settling on Baumi and Cats. There's a link in the description. Also, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video. Thank you. Alright then. And down here you can see who has readied up. Alright, so that's kind of important too. Yeah, so we need to make sure that our strike damage is good. Right, we want to make that be as high as possible. That's kind of a tricky part a little bit. But I also, you know, if I get something like 88 investment, I do just kind of want to pick that up because it is very early in the game. And keep in mind that investment just kind of scales passively. It scales itself. So we kind of want that going as quickly as possible. All right, gonna go ahead and just fight here. Now, there are a couple of things about this game that I find a little suboptimal, if I'm honest. So, one of the problems with this tiny little square arena that we're in is that I found it to be very frequently the best strategy to just, like, walk on the edges. Right now, it's fine for us to be in the center, but later on, there's going to be a lot of enemies that throw a lot of projectiles and charge at you and have all kinds of shenanigans. And it gets really difficult to avoid them, but if you're just sitting at the edge, it's actually pretty easy. So I don't know if that's, you know, necessarily the most engaging. Oh my god, I'm gonna reduce my damage even more! Oh, am I gonna do it? I think I will. Alright, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball, right? Let's make money. Yeah, this is 3% strike damage. Let's get that back up again. Alright, let's do a roll. So Axe is level 5 now, which is cool because now we get a level 5 effect. Level 5 is the maximum. Every time an enemy is steep striked to death, there's a 50% chance to permanently gain 1 defense. And I assume Steep Strike is his ability, or like his attack. Right, so now that's actually great to get going that early on already. And we get a level 5 Tusk as well, which level 5 is the maximum, right? So we can't go higher than that. Oh my god, I will get this Hand of Midas. That sounds great. Do I want this? We would lose a lot of defense. I don't think I can afford to lose 13 I can afford to lose 13 defense, right? Because the Axe will hopefully build up defense for us. We were at -3 a second ago. So let's just see. Let's just see what the Axe can do. How much he can build up. If it feels like we are getting a significant amount over the course of this fight. I'm trying to have Axe get a lot of these kills, even if it means I take some damage. Oh, that Valorous Punch. Alright, good, good, good. No, we're fine. We're pretty tanky, honestly. Just kind of the natural HP we've got going on. And now we get to decide, do we want this? Or do we just want the money? I think I just want money. And our defense is up to 3. Oh, up to 0. So we gained 3 defense during that. That seems good. If we gain 3 defense per round, we can afford losing 13 here for 13% damage, right? That makes sense to me. I'm gonna go with that. We'll definitely get the investment, obviously. And then we roll here. There's Tiny. That is probably fine. That's probably fine. Get another roll. We want to get rid of the... oh, Primal Beast, perfect. We want to get rid of the Hoodwink. She doesn't really do much for us. So we'll get the Primal Beast. We'll get... oh my god. Plus 138 investment? Okay, we'll just keep greeting. I'll lock this. I'll lock this. And I'm kind of tempted to lock this. Instantly gain 15,000 experience. I'm not sure how useful that is, but let's just kind of lock it. Alright. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. Defense is really low right now. That's not good. But hopefully, we can just build it up again with that axe. And then just kind of make sure that we're bulky later on. But then we'll also have a lot of damage. I mean, we have a lot of damage right now, right? Like, we're just completely demolishing everybody. Yeah. That is kind of crazy. But that's good. That's what I like to see. One of the nice things about melee, as a kind of like class, I guess, as a style in this, is that melee only attacks when something gets close. So melee also acts as a sort of defense. While ranged will just kind of constantly be shooting, so it doesn't really care if something gets close. Melee just counters immediately if enemies get nearby, which is pretty nice for preventing damage. Except for, of course, against ranged units, that's where ranged is nicer. But a lot of the units in this are melee. Alright, defense is now up to negative 11, so it's definitely increasing. That's great. For every 1600 meters moved, cleave ability gains 1 strike count. Wow, we're getting a lot of interesting things. We'll definitely buy this. I don't know how much experience that really like was in terms of like practical purposes, but that's okay. And I think we're already done. Easy round, right? We just got ourselves a bunch of stuff. I know this is 15,000 experience, but I don't know what 15,000 experience really does. Doesn't really help me. So let's have a look at what else there is available, right? What other stuff we have. We have movement speed. We have luck. That gives us, you know, just a chance of dropping better stuff, which is nice. And I think having better shop rolls as well. We've got health. We've got health regeneration. We've got hit recovery. This is lifesteal. We've got critical strike and then additional damage, which I'm not sure what that actually is. I kind of think it might be critical strike damage, but I also don't know. Sorry, the translation isn't perfect. It's a bit hard to figure out what everything does. Alright, we're just gonna keep bonking everybody. Oh, I need more enemies to spawn in, so I get more defense build up. We're at -11, right? So I'm just kind of very curious to see how much we'll have at the end of this. By moving the skill gains +1 cleave. Ah, okay, so like we are getting extra cleave now for what it's worth. I'm not entirely sure what that does for us, because it feels like we have a lot of AoE damage anyway, but at the same time, I'm sure it's not gonna be bad. So we'll just kind of take these guys down. Thank you very much. So Tusk is currently the strongest. Tiny is doing pretty well. Oh my god, more melons! Yes, please. Defense at -8. Even though we just took another -3. We're doing so great. I'm very happy. Health, 55%. Let's level up the Tiny. That's good. There's Huskar. So you can see, so Huskar is a warrior, but unfortunately he is a precise warrior. I will still get him. I'm going to get rid of the bounty hunter. I will still buy this because it gives me the warrior synergy, but he's unfortunately not quite what we're looking for. Okay, we have a bunch of gold. Let's roll. Let's see what we can find. More investment. We lose some damage. At the end of each round, gain 12% health. Wow. I mean, we gotta, right? That seems amazing. Okay. Let's roll this. Do we care about critical rate? So that's kind of the thing. If we go for critical... If we want to go for critical damage, then obviously we don't want this. But if we say, we don't care... We're not gonna crit at all. I mean, then it's free. And I think that's just it. We just don't care. Do we care about critical rate? I don't think I do. So I'm just gonna pick this up. Our critical rate is now effectively 0, but like, who cares, right? Oh, there's Primal Beast. Yes, we definitely want Primal Beast. There's also Troll. So this guy is another warrior that's precise, unfortunately. I don't think we will be buying that. Precision damage is gonna be way too difficult to really get that leveled up enough. Alright, let's get going. In we go. Now, the game has 20 rounds. That's the goal. It's to survive for 20 rounds. Now, that doesn't mean that I need to survive. It just means that every round needs to be cleared by one of the players. So you may have noticed that in the little chat in the bottom left corner, it occasionally says that somebody died. Yeah, it's fine for somebody to die. It just can't be all of us. That's the only thing that's really important here. Yeah, the Huskar. I mean, I guess he's actually kind of doing okay damage, but I kind of want to get rid of him, if I'm honest. Because I am not getting, I'm not gonna get defense from kills that the Huskar gets, right? So that seems bad. Oh, there's trees that spawn in the arena that drop mangoes. We can pick them up and heal ourselves. Which is a little odd. Mangoes give mana, not HP. Come on, friends. Yes, Doom. Doom is great. Alright. I think we sell this guy. We get Doom instead. There's Juggernaut. Do we keep the monks? It seems to me like we might be moving away from the monks, honestly. We're up to 12 defense. Holy shit. Alright, let's get this. We've got some... I get more investment, that's fine. Fuck the monks, right? Who cares about the monks? We can get enough melee warriors to make this work. S-strike range, S-strike damage. No, I don't think I want to reduce my damage by that much. I need to increase my damage, to be completely honest. Oh, this is nice. Increased range, but reduced critical rate. Critical rate is already 0. So that seems fine. Right? We don't really care. We don't really care. Oh, perfect. Investment, but we lose precision damage and arcane damage. Huh. Look at our investment. We are 1200 and... yeah, 1271 already. So... Alright, this is a boss fight now. There's 2 of these guys that we have to go up against. They're pretty strong. And they throw out a huge number of projectiles non-stop. But we are just gonna go at it. In we go. It's kind of scary to be in melee range like this, but we gotta deal damage somehow, right? Alright, don't wanna take too much. There we go, down he goes. Can I farm here? Probably not a good idea, right? Oh, we're actually taking some damage. Alright, we need to... Is my team dead? Alright, so that's not good. I think everybody has died. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Okay, I have a resurrection. I gotta just, like, take this guy down. Alright. So, we can... Oh, yes, give me more melons. I want this too. I need this. Okay, so we can say we need it, we can greet it, we can ask to convert it, or we can just say we don't care. I don't care about this, you guys can have that. But, yeah, I'm gonna greet for everything else. Let me have the freaking mask. I need that damage. Alright, come on now! I would love that book. Alright, good. I got the mask. Oh, I got the experience as well. Didn't get the melons, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, we got a book here. Big money. Alright, Primal Beast. Your warrior hero skill increases by 1. That's actually amazing. I definitely want this. It just levels up one of our units and it actually lets us get them to level 6. But I think right now... I wish I had healing. Oh, we want this, yes. We also want the Doom. This is actually good too. When you land a critical hit and defeat an enemy, there's a 10% chance to obtain an additional 5 soul crystals. Well, I don't have any crit rate, so we don't care for that, right? Alright, I guess we're done. At this stage, what we're mostly looking for is the Sven, right? That's like our last warrior, and the Sven is melee, so we like that. Yeah, this is still in Dota. Isn't that kind of crazy? This is the kind of game where I actually worry that it's not going to do that well in the arcade because it's just like not Dota at all. And it just kind of is a standalone game, more or less. It is worth keeping in mind that this is Brodota, as in the video game Brodota that exists that is a standalone game. But, you know, it's Dota Brodota. Alright then. Yeah. We're doing okay. I'm mostly... The thing is, like, we have Axe, who doesn't really do that much damage, unfortunately, but, just... I need to build up the armor, and I'm hoping we can get some good long-term value there, you know? The main thing we need is actually healing. We're pretty tanky. We can take some hits, but we don't really have a way to defend ourselves. Increased health region, increased enemy count. That's perfect. Yes, please. Double Doom. Perfect. Let's buy this. Oh my god. Increase the investment some more. So I might just... Do I risk this? Okay, no, it's fine. It leveled up everything. Doom is... Yeah, that's gonna be a level 5 Doom. That's fine. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want... Do I... 48% health. Is that worth it? No, right? I can't lose that much damage. Like, we need to be careful on our damage. But we got the sealed right foot and the sealed left hand, friends. Are you ready? Do you already have different... No. So there's Exodia in the shop. You know what? I appreciate that. There are so many... There are so many of these Chinese games that just have Exodia in the shop. Why am I walking over here? Okay. Oh, alright. We glitched out for a moment, but we're fine now. Don't worry about it. But there are so many of these games that just randomly have Exodia in the shop. And honestly, I think more games should do that. If your game has collectible elements, you should just put Exodia in there. And if I manage to get all 5 pieces, then something incredibly powerful happens. I feel like that should be okay. I feel like whoever's in charge of Yu-Gi-Oh! They should just make specifically Exodia just like public domain so people can use it. That's all I'm saying. I think that would be good. Alright. Yeah, damage output, not super high, but we have a little bit of health regen now, which is nice. And because we're so stupidly tanky, it's not really that big. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we'll get another train. Why not? Alright, we'll buy this and we'll buy this. Airstrike damage, critical rate, enemy count. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't care about any of this, right? This is all pointless. Sven! Oh my god, friends. Alright, goodbye, Tiny. Sorry, buddy. I know you were actually doing okay, but we're gonna go and get rid of you. We can get Melons again. We can get this sword. When not triggering a critical hit, this time's damage is increased by an additional 12%. We are never triggering critical hits, so that seems great. Fantastic. Is this okay? Nah, I think we'll roll instead. Oh, well, we're good to go. Now we just gotta get Sven leveled up. And I think we're looking fantastic. We'll get ourselves resurrection count. So I like that you can click on the anime lady. I'm not really sure why the anime lady is here, but I think it's fun that they made her a button. It doesn't do anything. But you can click on her. Alright then. So, is there a boss? No, I think this is just one of those ways that we do together, right? So we'll just kind of be doing that together, I guess. Oh my god, we are so tanky. Getting Axe up early, getting him to a strong level right away was actually such an incredible play. That worked out so freaking well. Alright, we need to survive another 19 seconds. There's a timer up at the top. She's Rubik, she has the immortal staff. I'm sorry, but that's not Rubik. You can't just give a random anime girl Rubik's staff and then say that's Rubik. Nope. Nope, that's an anime girl with Rubik's staff. It's just, I don't buy it. Leave me alone. Oh, is this more investment? Hell yeah. If we kill 1,000 enemies, we get 14 extra damage. 1,000 sounds like a high number. Reduce our luck? Yeah, fuck it, right? Do we care about luck? Oh my god. At the end of each round. No, oh, we lose this as we go along. I thought we were like, we would continue scaling. But what is this? Extra damage. So again, is this just like any damage? I'm guessing. No, it was additional damage. When dealing any damage, additional damage is inflicted at the specified proportion. Okay, sure. Do we want to get a revival thing? Nah, we already got one earlier, right? I don't want to spend more money on that. Sure. Let's get another trash can. Oh, we can... This reduces our defense. Our defense is 12 right now. How's it only 12? It feels like it should be higher. Base hit recovery would be nice. This is lifesteal. I think I will go for that. Does increased cooldown speed mean more cooldown reduction? Yes. So if we increase our cooldown speed, then that means we're basically attacking more often because our things have less of a cooldown. So it's nice, but the way that one worked, the way I interpret it at least, is that every round it reduces again. So we kind of like lose it, which wouldn't be that great. Just spend free defense. I am spending a lot of my defense. That is actually a good point. Like, I am constantly buying melons. Like, because the melon thing just keeps coming up, and every time it comes up, I am spending free defense on it. But, I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, defense is a resource for us, right? Go ahead and just kind of keep clearing these. My team is having a hard time. Oh, they're struggling a little bit. I'll just kind of keep going. And to be honest, for us, it's fine. Take all of this. Strike damage, health, cooldown speed. That's probably not worth it. Extra damage, base hit recovery, investment? No. I don't want to lose the lifesteal. I'm trying to actually get some lifesteal right now. Oh, this is great. At the beginning of each shop round, increase the level of an unmaxed hero skill by 1. Yes. This just means we get ourselves Sven leveled up. Take damage equal to 1% of base health per second, but we get a huge amount of investment. But no, we already have so much. I don't need to reduce my fighting power for investment at this stage. Knockback? I don't know what that does, so I'm not going to go for it. Critical rate. Oh, we could actually get critical damage. S-strike chance. S-strike damage. Well, we'll definitely get this. So we would lose evasion, but our evasion is 0. So do we care? And we would get our critical rate to a usable amount again. I mean, we lose 41 investment, but we have nearly 2,400, so like that's insignificant, right? You have the no crit sword. Yeah, but that's only if we don't crit, we deal extra damage, right? But if we have a 10% crit chance, then like I guess 10% of the time we do a critical hit. Isn't that still fine? Right? Like I feel like the no crit sword doesn't actually reasonably impact that. Also like how it's called online rock, paper, scissors. I don't actually think it's really what we're looking for. Oh, alright. I spent too much time thinking. Well, that kind of I guess that takes care of that. Yeah, we have some lifesteal now. We have some inherent healing. You know, the health regeneration, our massive HP, the armor. Honestly, our damage output isn't bad at all. I think we're really strong. Go ahead and punch these guys into oblivion, no problem. How much damage does a regular crit do? I'm not entirely sure. Honestly, it's not entirely clear to me how crit damage works. Extra damage, the way it's written, sounds to me like it is, you know, just like you deal extra damage on all sources of damage, but that feels a little weird of a value to have, right? So I'm kind of thinking that might be crit damage, but maybe it's not crit damage, and crit damage is just 2 times. It doesn't really tell us. Extra damage, increased extra damage. Oh, we can just increase that. Sick. Free refresh count +1. And our Sven is now just being passively leveled up. So that's good too. We have 1800 gold. But this is probably not worth it, right? Refresh is like 25 gold. And there's only 4 rounds left. This is not worth it. Would be worth it much earlier, but not right now. Strike damage, but we lose Arcane. We don't care about Arcane. That's fine. How much armor? We've got 2 defense right now. Oh, there's Sven. I mean, we do buy him if we can get him, right? That seems good. We don't want to lose that much defense. We do actually kind of need some defense at this point. Critical rate is non-existent, but do I need more investment anymore? Oh, but this is a lot of investment. But I don't think I need it anymore. We do need to kind of be, you know, we want to be building what will actually make us strong here. So this obviously we'll get the Sven. Precision damage, that's great. Oh, sorry, like we lose precision damage, but we'll just lock that. Okay, I think I'm good to go. So Tusk and Sven. Yeah, look at Sven. Now that we've leveled him up a bunch, he's actually just going so freaking hard. That's great. That's exactly what I like to see. Because he just... I mean, he is our highest level unit. So you expect great things from him, I suppose. And he's definitely delivering. Now we'll take down these guys, no big deal. Very good, very good, very good. I mean, honestly, I'm not worried at all. I think we've got it in the bag. There's gonna be a final boss round, which we are definitely kind of weak against bosses because we do just have to stay close to them the entire time. But against the regular creeps here, we are fine. Absolutely devastatingly powerful. Okay. Your critical rate can no longer be improved. That's fine, right? I don't mind that at all. So Sven is level 5 now. The only one left to level up is Juggernaut. I think we'll just let the shop, or like let our, you know, passive upgrade that does that for us, do that for us. I will grab this. Investment, critical rate, range, attack power. We're just gonna keep getting the thing that just gives us, like, power against everything. Every 3% base hit recover plus 1% attack power. Well, it's like 10% right now. Doesn't seem too bad. At full health, 20% extra damage. Are we ever at full health? It's actually a good question. I don't think so. We usually have taken a little bit of damage, right? This gives us movement speed. Ah, whatever. Let's just get the Juggernaut, I guess. Alright. So, another team wave. Don't worry, friends. I got this. Maybe. I don't know. I'm actually taking some damage here. Yeah, it's a bit busy. It's a bit busy, that's for sure. Alright, we might have to stick to the corners. I don't wanna really just like run through the center of everything and then, you know, take 1,000,000 points of damage. Wait, is everybody dead? Oh, they're all dead. It's just me. And I'm wondering why this is so difficult. They have killed a combined 1 creep. Oh, sorry, friends. Oh, that's not so good. And stationary, well, we're gonna be... Let me have the S-strike thing. Let me have that. We can convert here. Convert this. Convert this. Don't be silly. Let me have the S-strike thing. Let me make sure that I've got the damage output I need. Every 1 revival count plus 16% attack power. Oh, now I wish I had bought more revives. How many do we have? I think, does it say in here? I've got 1 right now. I guess it's 16% attack power, right? Oh my god, look at that yo-yo. That's so good. Plus 24% cooldown speed. We only lose precision damage, arcane damage, and investment. God tier drop. Let's go. That's actually so good. What's our defense? It's still only at 2. I think Axe needs to be the one that gets the kills. I don't think it can be anything else. Alright, our defense. If we can increase our defense, that would be good. Oh, I will get this. Yeah, we've got something that scales with that now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're kind of out of money. Alright, well, we'll just leave it at that, I guess. So that 1 item now gives us 32% bonus damage. Oh my god, we're actually so strong. Look at Juggernaut just... Oh, it's actually Sven, right? Like Sven just punching everything that gets nearby. Completely annihilating them. Brutal. Also, pretty fantastic, I have to say. Hello! Look, he just came on. Yeah, the other units, they're just kind of here for decoration, I suppose. But hey, they're trying their best. And isn't that what matters? Kind of. It would be good if they did damage too, but it's okay. We don't really need them to. It's kind of fine that Sven does all the damage. He's got it under control. Kitchen knife. Oh, I don't want to lose 10 defense, do I? No, this isn't worth it. That isn't worth it. This reduces our range but increases chance. I don't know what the chance means. I'm just gonna leave it be. I don't want to pick anything where I don't know what it does, just on the off chance that, you know, we kind of get scammed. Nope, this seems not so good. Range, attack power, nope. No, no, no. I'm just looking for defense if I can get it. We have a lot of money. Alright, we'll get more of this. That sounds good. There doesn't seem to be that much that actually provides defense, right? Or maybe I'm just not finding it? This seems great. Your next acquired item will be acquired twice. Sick. Immunity is just a shield you get, where it just makes it so that the next... it basically just blocks a damage instance. I mean, I guess I'll... we can save. We have one more round after this, after all. I feel good. It just would be so nice to get some defense. That's the biggest problem we have. Our defense is just a tad little bit too low. But other than that, we're doing great. So this mode, I think, is pretty neat. It kind of like pushes my game design agenda, which is something I appreciate. Which, in case you don't know what my game design agenda is, it is, please just stick auto chess into any genre. Like, it's fine. Just give me Counter-Strike, but it's an auto chess. Like, it's fine. It'll be sick. The bird. Oh, sorry, I missed something. I think you can just make any genre be more fun by making it an auto chess. And I would like to see more games do that. I want to see more of it. But I also want to play more games. Just in general. That's just kind of independent from that. But I want to play more games so I can maybe see if more games have done that. Like Monster on the auto chess. I think you can... I think to me auto chess is just like a rule you can add into any game. And it can work. Alright, obtain an item you currently possess. Well, everything I possess is good, right? I've got another fox mask. Oh my god, I have so much immunity. Okay, then. Instantly gain 3 items. What did we get? Gain luck. Health regen. Cooldown. Oh shit, we lost more defense. I need defense. Give me defense. Every 5 defense plus 2% arcane damage. No. Base evasion, when you lose attack power, that's... Oh, 21 defense. I think that's fine. Oh, we'll take that. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mr. Fall Guy. That's always worth it, right? Okay, we got lucky at the end here. So, time for the final boss. It's Pudge, of course. We're playing Dota after all. And I'm just gonna attack him. I'm just gonna be here. I'm gonna just hit him. I'm gonna try to take him down. I mean, I gotta be honest, please don't take this as a sign of disrespect, but I don't have a lot of faith in my team. So I'm just gonna have to do most of it myself, I think. And that's fine, because we'll just do that. Although we have taken a bit of damage, but we also have healing, like we're actually fine. Alright, where's the Pudge? He's up here. We need Sven to punch him a bunch. Okay, we got hooked. That's fine. We're dealing good damage. We also have a bunch of resurrections. Keep that in mind. Oh, no. Okay. We have entered the final phase. He's hooking things. Oh, God. Okay. Gotta dodge those. So much going on. Oh, there's so much going on. But I think we got him. Hey! We did it! And with that, we have beaten difficulty 2 of Brodota. Honestly, if not for the Fall Guy, I don't think we would have managed to pull it off. Those 21 evasion were crucial at... not 21 evasion, 21 defense were crucial at the end. Alright, cool. So that's kind of how it works. Now, there is one thing that is really, really important that you need to keep in mind with this mode. Now that we have beaten this mode, we can go into our equipment and kind of like drop window, and you can see we have gotten stuff, right? And then we can equip this, and this will make us stronger. So this is an item that I dropped. You can see the item that I currently have equipped on the right side, and this is the item that I'm now equipping on the left side. And now I am stronger than I was before. And that's just a factor in this mode, right? This is just how it works. It has this kind of permanent scaling where it is all about... you know, like you play through it, you drop things, you make yourself stronger forever. And then when you play again, you can tackle things better. The first time I played through level 2, we got absolutely destroyed. And I'm guessing that's why my team had such a hard time, because they didn't have items equipped. But I already played through level 2 once before, and so I equipped my stuff. I knew this was gonna come, I knew this was gonna be a problem, and then I was able to handle things. So it wasn't just that I was playing better, I was literally stronger. But that's just kind of how it works. That's how a lot of these Chinese modes work. It does also have some sort of monetization, but I think, I don't know, it's all in Chinese. It's a bit hard to tell. But yeah, anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I would definitely appreciate that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.